Yes.
And you were living alone when
Yes.
this all began to happen.
Yes. Yeah. They were coming with me. After a short, well, not a very long time, the children were with me during the week, but at this point they were more alone with their dad.
So you weren't really divorced yet, you were
We
separated?
weren't divorced, no, we were separated.
And what did your husband think if you wouldn't come home and live with him?
We've been sort of through, it was a hard marriage, and we've been through.
That's what I got to get into.
Yeah, we've been through, I'd actually left the marriage 10 years earlier to return to the marriage after we resolved all of the issues.
Yeah.
The children were a lot younger, and I had gone back to the marriage, and we worked on a lot of things, and I was sort of the mind that I needed to work through it because I would just recreate if I didn't work through it with him. So it had been difficult, and I had been wanting to leave for quite some time, and I was very open about it and discussed it with him at length. We both discussed it. It wasn't until the point that I actually expressed to the children that I was leaving their father that it sort of turned, like he got very angry and said that he was leaving us.
I see all the clues. I don't know if you were or not. I mean, everything is very obvious to me.
And my family had trouble accepting it. I come from a very strict Catholic family, and I'm one of 7.
And you should be with your children and your husband, and you're off gallivanting all over the world, and so they didn't approve of it either. Okay. But anyway, your husband then had the children,
Yes.
and he was letting you see them, but that was it.
Yeah, he was. He was letting me see them. I had them, it was really, I was directly communicating with them, so it was up to what they felt they needed for themselves, because they were both teenage boys. So it was
I
like,
wondered how old they were.
yeah, they're now 18 and 16, but at the time, 14 and 12.
Right at puberty, which is
Yeah.
that's a bad time. That's when the hormones kick in.
Yeah. And
You said if you can survive puberty with your kids, you're doing good.
yeah, it's a difficult time point for sure. So my eldest didn't want to come with me. He wanted to stay with his father, and my youngest wanted to come with me, but I didn't want them separated. I felt that it was important for them to stay together, so we sort of managed things, and my eldest did come and live for a short while, but it was sort of under duress.
Okay.
So since then, it was very difficult for him to be real